Hey everybody, Josh Brown here, managing editor with Carmel Magazine. I'm hanging out today at Basket Pizzazz in Village of WestClay, joined with owner Sherri Klain. Sherri, thanks for taking some time to join us today and hang out.
Thanks so much.
Store's beautiful.
Thank you.
Looks awesome here. This is my first time in here. If you haven't stopped by, you need to. Sherri, maybe give us a little lowdown of Basket Pizzazz, maybe how you came up with this idea and when it all started for you.
Well, I started 9 years ago. We were trying to figure out a good, upbeat, positive, happy thing to do, and what better thing to do than to give gifts to people. So we came up with an idea of opening a little store, which then grew into a storefront, which then grew into twice as big. So we've expanded a couple times since the start. And we have all kinds of things. We have gourmet food, gourmet chocolates, bulk candy, new baby stuff, like outfits and socks and bibs and those kinds of things. We have spa stuff. We have tons of gift items, wine glasses and platters and picture frames and cute pajama pants and just all kinds of gifts that that people can put together on their own and give as gifts. Balloons and cards. We ship all over. Yeah. Everything is custom, so you can create whatever you want.
Yeah. So it's personalized gift baskets. Obviously, people can come in and pick everything out. You guys have put it together. People can also do the process online as well, too, right?
We do have a website. You can go to basketpizzazz.com and see the pre-made gifts. We have way more in the store than we do online. Because I just don't have all the individual products there. Those are kind of pre-made, so you can use that. I always tell people to use that as an idea, and if it's not exactly what they want via price or product, just to call us, and we can create something very similar to that, but it'll have exactly what they want in it.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So obviously located storefronts here at Village of WestClay in Carmel, but you guys probably do a lot of corporate and personalized gift baskets all around the city, I would imagine.
Actually, all around the country. We ship coast to coast, so we have lots and lots of corporate accounts. I have corporate accounts that have never stepped foot in here.
Wow.
Because we ship for them. So they will set up an account with us, and we put together monthly or whenever they order it, and we ship them all out for them. Yeah. So lots of corporate, lots of corporate, which is good. Yeah. Always looking for more corporate, but lots of corporate.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, I think what surprised me walking in for my first time and kind of waiting for you to come out, when you think about a gift basket kind of place, you think more of like the wine glasses and maybe some cards and things like that, but I was surprised by just the variety of stuff in here. I mean, you've got baby stuff, you've got adult stuff, you've got candy. Tons of candy. People can come in and just get candy. There's truffles and chocolates at the front. People were coming in a minute ago and getting, I think, some slushies.
Slush puppies, absolutely. The old style.
Yeah.
Old school kind.
Talk a little bit about, maybe for you, what went into the decision to do the gourmet chocolates and the candy and just the variety of things you have to choose here.
So I started out with a small spot without having the space to do that. Everything was prepackaged. I ordered it all in. You can still pick and choose what you wanted. After about 6 months, I said, we need a bigger space. Let's knock the wall down, make it bigger. So now we have the gourmet chocolate cases and the candy, and people being in a neighborhood, because I am in the Village of WestClay, it's a neighborhood, so it's kind of a hidden treasure. You don't necessarily know I'm here unless you know I'm here.
Right.
I have so many kids that come in just for after-school snacks and treats and candy, and it's so much fun to get to interact with them and see them. I have lots of people that come in for boxes of chocolates for, birthday presents or anything,
I was eyeing the truffles when I came in. They look really, really good.
Yep. You can just come in and buy one truffle, one chocolate pretzel, whatever you want, or a whole box or platter or whatever. Either way, we're very flexible, and we want people to come in and enjoy and be able to experience all the different things that we do have in here. Yeah. So it's fun.
Talk about the process of it, because we were talking a little bit earlier. People probably don't realize one, when they walk in the store, you handpick pretty much everything that's in here, which is a lengthy process, right? Talk about what goes into that process and how you're deciding what items and products are in here for people to pick for their gift baskets.
You mean for in the store or for them coming in for their baskets?
Either way, I mean in the store,
Okay,
right?
so
in general.
start for the store.
Yeah.
I hand pick every single item that's in here. It is a lengthy process, but I absolutely love it. That's one of the things that I love most about this. I am very flattered when people ask if it's a chain. Is this a franchise? Is the and to me that's very flattering because it means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have lots of vendors. I go to shows. I travel. I'm online. I'm all over the place, just trying to find what's unique because I don't want the same things that everybody else has.
Right.
But also that go together well to be able to present a gift. Some people think that in building a gift basket, everything has to be the same color scheme or the same, size, and it's not. It's exactly the opposite. I prefer to have things that are very different and eclectic that kind of go together just because they do. It's fun. You get this big container of stuff and you take it apart and there's more and more behind it and you don't really know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Years ago I had a family that was buying a gift for a new baby and they wanted something for the mom and the dad. So they had new baby products, but they also had hot sauce for the dad and spa stuff for the mom, and it was all in one basket.
Yeah.
So we try to guide people a little bit when they come in to what will work best for them, not worrying about the color scheme or the sizes or the, anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, a big part of this too, obviously, is where you're located at, right? Over here in the Village of WestClay, kind of like you said, people don't know you're here
Right.
unless they, are around here in the neighborhood. What went into the decision, to be here in the Village of WestClay? What drew you to this location, and what's been the response from the community in Carmel over the years?
So, my husband is a custom home builder,
Okay.
and he builds in here a
Okay.
lot. So we also happen to live in the neighborhood, and we're kind of a hidden treasure within the middle of the neighborhood because you have to pass the houses or the townhomes to get to the commercial section in the middle.
Right.
So that's kind of why I say it's that hidden treasure of, well, we're in a neighborhood, and then all of a sudden you've got all these stores and parks and restaurants and fun things to do in here. So that was one of the reasons, because we lived in here. But also it is a very supportive neighborhood. They want things to be in here and to succeed, because that's part of the reason that people moved into the Village of WestClay. It's a unique development where there's all different kinds of houses and all different kinds of stores and all different kinds of restaurants, and it's our own little community.
Yeah.
But we obviously welcome anybody to come in and visit and join and participate, and it's been great to be in here. I like I said, I have lots of kids that come. The parents are comfortable saying, get on your bike and run over and get a treat, or get on your bike and go over to your dentist appointment or to your karate class or to your art class, because those are all things that we have in here in the village. But it's been great, and I have a really nice supportive following from in the neighborhood, but also from outside of the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, walking in too, especially people walking right now, they'll see the Halloween decor is already out. There's a lot of pumpkins and spiderwebs and things like that in the store.
Yeah.
So talk about seasonally, with this month being October with Halloween, maybe what people will find in the store that's not in here normally, and then even a couple months from now when Christmas is coming up, maybe what seasonal items you guys will have in the store.
Got it. Okay, so if you and your followers have ever heard of booing,
Okay.
it is basically ding-dong ditching, but with treats in a good way. So it's a good thing.
It's a kind one rather than
It's a kind one,
people
right?
waking
It's
up
not,
at midnight
no,
to go
no,
to their
no,
door.
This should not be in the middle of the night. It's just
It's not that.
It's just not quite that. Not with a mean streak. It's something that the neighborhood does. Lots of neighborhoods do it. We did not start it, but it is something that we do here in the village, which is fun. Where you have a little letter and you leave a treat on the person's doorstep and ring their doorbell and run. But they find this cute little treat, and then they have to go and boo other people. So the hope is that the month of August, the neighborhood is blanketed with these these ghosts kind of on the doors, and everybody is just kind of starting with the celebration of Halloween coming up, and it's just fun and festive and good community fun. We have lots of, like you said, lots of spiders and pumpkins and those kinds of things, lots of fun decorations and little trinket bowls and specific, lots of pumpkin this time of year, lots of pumpkin flavored gourmet malt balls and chocolate covered pretzels and cookies and all kinds of, dips, those kinds of things, which lead us, from one holiday to the next. Go into more of the winter holidays. We end up having more peppermint and those kinds of things. And we do lots and lots of holiday themed per the holiday. So Valentine's Day, obviously, lots of hearts and flower type things.
Probably a lot centered around probably in the candy that you're doing too in the store, I would imagine.
We do lots of candy. There are certain things that are themed. What I always tell people is not everything in your gift is going to be themed for that specific holiday.
Right.
But it will look like it's themed for that holiday. Yeah. So every product in it does not have to be pumpkin or have a pumpkin on it, but it will look very fall, very Halloween-y by the tissue paper and the ribbon and the color scheme that we put it together and how we present it that way. But yeah, come wintertime, we are really busy in here with lots of reds and greens.
Yeah, I bet. Well, maybe to kind of wrap this all up, you started this all in 2009, so you're coming up on 10 years now. This next spring, right?
Yeah.
What is that looking back for you? I mean, a decade now, doing this. What does that mean to you, and maybe what's ahead for the future?
10 years is a long time, and it has flown by, and I am so thrilled to still be loving what I do. Yeah. I love getting to know the people on a daily basis and interact with them and get to bring joy to them to help bring joy to other people as well. It's a big deal. I mean, it's fun. I don't really think about it very often until you kind of brought it up to me that it's really 10 years. It's an accomplishment. Yeah. I'm happy to say that I am going strong, growing every day still, and loving what I do, and plan to, keep this going. And it's great. It's great. I love it, and maybe I'll even try to put together a little bit of a 10-year celebration of some kind.
I was about to say, if you were going to have a celebration, that'd be a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys
I should maybe do that. Keep your eyes open for that one.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. And Sherri, thanks so much for taking some time to join us
Thank you. I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, no problem at all. This story is in our October issue right now, which is in hit mailboxes last week. It's in your local Kroger and local stores around town. So if you haven't caught that yet, be sure to read that. Come in and tell Sherri that you saw it in the magazine, and come in and visit the store here at Basket Pizzazz in Village of WestClay. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you.
Thanks.